welcome. Thanks for joining us. And we're all set for the start of the inning. So here's the Padres DH, Buddy Champ. The pitch. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Green hauls it in, and there's one away. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And he brings it into the warning track.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about...
Swung on, belted. Clifford going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now the DH, Buddy Champ. That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. Champ into second, and he's got it doubled.
He was all over that one. Off the bat.
Back here at Citi Field. Now it's the DH, Buddy Champ. And the pitch. Warning track. Wall. And you can touch them all, baseball man.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream.
Sengi, we saw plenty of offense in this one.
Yeah, no doubt, and they were wearing out home plate. Just look at these.
Baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you the National League Wild Card Series. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the New York Mets. Just about to get underway and towing the slab, Tyler McGill. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
And a pitch. Out towards left center. Clifford sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Buddy Champ. What do you got on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back. He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Next offering is in for a strike. Popped up. Under it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Batting second. No left field.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Champ, a former Rookie of the Year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. The wind of the pitch. Out to short, Kim. On to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third. The third baseman.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Right side, hard hit. Whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mets go down quickly. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the inning, and now it's going to be Francisco Alvarez. Fouled off. He was late. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. And a swing and a miss, and that's the first out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Riley Green, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
Like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that could cost your team the season.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Jumps at the wall, and he brings it back.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat. Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Ronnie Mauricio now. On the ground. Tosses to first, and the Mets go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. We'll move to the third with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now here's the Mets DH, Zach Geloff. This one lifted in the air, left field. Bouchard has a beat on it. Squeezes it, and there's one away. And next for the Mets, Ryan Clifford.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Machado drifts towards it, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. 2 away down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it out.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Right through there for a strike. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a pitch. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 3. Chop to third. Handled by Machado. Wide throw, and it gets away. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden, you get another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 left. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there. But you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And there's 2 away. Decisive third game of the wild card round. Here's a big power threat. Rafael Devers. Strike 1.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Righty delivers. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Now here is Francisco Alvarez. And a foul ball.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. All tied up here in this decisive game 3 of the wild card series. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. Ripped towards third. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Green now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
That one down the line. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Stepping in, Ronnie Mauricio swings through that one for strike 1. Green off of first with 2 away. The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 hit, 1 left. We're headed to the 5th. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Zach Geloff. The wind of the pitch. Fought off foul. Geloff, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. Got him. 1 out.
Now
Ryan Clifford getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first, gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Vientos at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
That to right. Tatis drifts towards it. Makes the catch. And that'll do it.
The bat, number 1.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Man at second. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
That one hit to right. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Goes down looking.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
On the ground to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Man aboard, and here is Devers.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Righty to the plate. Headed towards the corner. Bouchard snags it on the run.
The catcher, number 4.
Now at the plate, Francisco Alvarez. Ground ball, Torkelson. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mets strand one. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the seventh. Here's Riley Green. 1 for 2.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
This one popped up right side. Hauls it in for the out.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics. Instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
On the ground to first. Torkelson steps on the bag, and that quickly 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Zach Geloff. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
The Mets down by a pair here in the late stages of game 3. That one to first. Torkelson takes it to the bag. 3 up, 3 down. So up next, Buddy Champ. Reed Foley in his 5th season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
You know, these Padres really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way so far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Swings and misses, and there's one down.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover.
Bottom of the 8th, and now the center fielder, Ryan Clifford. Champ back to work. Going to foul straight back. Up the middle, base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And fouled off.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Lindor swings through that one. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
So first and second with 2 outs. So up next for New York, Rafael Devers. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 8 in. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And that drops in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. A way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Right through there, got him. A huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but it certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins in pursuit. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Ronnie Mauricio digs in now. That's a strike.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still.
Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws, and that's it. Series over. They are off to the NLDS. Two on with one out. Buddy Champ now at the plate. He has, as they like to.
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. On a line, base hit. Around third. Fires it to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they lead by 2. One down. And now, Juan Soto. And the pitch. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Over to Kim, 1, and that's 2. And it's fouled away. Two outs. There's a swing and a drive. And a base hit. Torkelson on his way to third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double. Second and third now.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it.
Set for the bottom of the third. This is Bryson Stott. To the right side. Throw on to Torkelson. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Tre Jr. at the plate. Ripped on the ground a second. On to Kim. Third out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the fourth now in game. Champ measures 6 feet 2 inches, just 21 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Gets it to first. That ends the frame. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 3 and the Phillies nothing. Buddy Champ, the next up for the Padres. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Foul ball. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it just energizes that entire team.
Fires to first on the run. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Tre Jr. now. Ground ball could be 2. Throws to second for 1. And that's 2. And now for the Phillies, Aiden Miller. Ground ball up the middle. Champ. Throws to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Trying to send this to extra innings. On the ground. Champ. Sends it to first. That's the third out, and we'll play. New inning getting started. So digging in now for San Diego, Buddy Champ. Ray back to work. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that one fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
The pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too.
Brenton Doyle stands in for the Phillies. And he deals. On the ground, a short could be two. Kim over to second. Over to first. Safe. So two down. Buddy Champ, the next up for the Padres. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Fly ball down the line. Base hit. One run is in. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He's safe. And they take a 3-run lead.
Up next for the Padres, right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And we're back. All set for the bottom of the 11th. And now it's Alec Bohm. And he grounds one to the right side. And it's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, players pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Bryson Stott digs in now. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground, could be two. Acrobatic throw for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So it took extras, but here's how the numbers shake out from this one.
Well, they couldn't settle this one in 9.
He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. And that one sliced foul. The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. The 0-1. This one high in the air to left center. Marsh makes the grab for the second out. This is Bryson Stott. The 2-1. Ground ball could be two. Champ toss to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. You know, one unlikely postseason. And that one fouled off. Liner, base hit, around third. He scores, it's 6-2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice job.
We're in the second game of this division series. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. On the ground. Champ. The throw to first. One up, one down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder,
down the line. Soto going after it. Brings it in. Runner tagging for first. Soto gets it back in quickly. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start to come. Runner on at first with one gone. And now it's Alec Bohm. That's to third. And that one handled. One at second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. But they push across one run on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors, no one left. We head to the 7th now in game 2. It's the Phillies. New inning getting started. And the batter now, Buddy Champ.
Buddy Champ.
The pitch. And it's fouled away. And the right-hander deals. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
One down. Stepping in the long ball threat, Buddy Champ. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. A gigantic.
What time right now?
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
2 outs. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Fouled off. He was late. The Padres trying to break this one open here in game 3. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So a job well done from the back here at Petco Park. And now the DH, Buddy Champ. And here it comes. On the line, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
Tre Jr. The pitch. Swings through that. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Bouchard pulls it in for the out. And there's one down. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Fly ball down the line. Bouchard towards the line. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
One out, base is empty. He goes down looking.
Batting third.
Juan Soto down.
Soto.
And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. And a foul ball. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So two down. Buddy Champ, the next up for the Padres. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Runner at second, two down. Here in game 4. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And takes low for ball one.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. New inning getting started, and now here is Harper. And that one fouled off. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. And a big swing and a miss.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, dude. Love being a part of these games.
In the air to left center. Mullins sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. Here's the catcher, Henry Davis. Right through there for a strike. Davis, a former All-Star, 27 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. One down, Phillies down a run. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Swing and a pop-up. Under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order. They trail here, 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. This is Bryson Stott. The pitch. Champ, the former rookie of the year. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity.
Miller getting ready to hit. Fastball for a strike. Foul ball. Two outs. Struck him out looking. Down quickly go the Phillies. And it remains 1-0. Game 4 of the division series. Here's Turner now. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Got him looking. And 1 out now.
Now, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Marsh in the box now. 4 balls and a strike.
Well, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And there's the strike. Got him. 2-way down.
Well, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Mullins calls it in to end the inning. And we're back. Bottom 4. And now the DH, Buddy Champ. Nola back to work. Fought off foul.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of it. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Kicks and fires. And that's in the dirt. Swings through it for the K. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, big power guy, right?
Back here at Petco Park. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Bryce Harper. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. That one is gone. And we're all square. It's 1-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Davis now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Just off the outside edge.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out. Here in Game 4 of the NLDS. Got him swinging. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And now it's Alec Bohm. 0 for 1 so far. Bohm, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench waiting for his time to hit.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Popped up. Champ makes the grab, and that's the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Johan Rojas.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And he deals. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but it certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs, looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
On the ground to short, Kim. On to first. Turner is out. And a bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track. Oh, he throws it away. Back here in San Diego, now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Marsh.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today, kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
And a base hit right there. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Soto in the box now. Takes strike one.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your
strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Harper swings through it for strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Got him looking. 2 gone now.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Davis at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 3. First and second, 2 down. Stepping in for San Diego, Buddy Champ. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Swung on, belted. Marsh raging back towards the wall. Makes the catch up again. 1 down at the plate. Buddy Champ 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Late swing. Fouled off. Hit hard on the ground to short. Turner with the throw to first. Now only 1 out remaining.
Fastball moved right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball.
So 2 down. Juan Soto now. Here comes a pitch. To the right side. Throw on to Torkelson. They get the out on Soto. Buddy Champ, the next to hit.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher. He makes the throw, but it's not in time, and they don't get the out. 1 down, and digging in for Philadelphia, Aiden Miller. 2 on, 1 out. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here comes Bohm around third. The throw's offline, he's safe, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well done, drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Machado up into scoring position now with 2 out on the pass ball. There's a swing and a drive. That one back. And it's gone. He nails one out to right. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Right-hander kicks, deals. Grounder might be 2. Over to Kim. 1. And that's 2. Top of inning number 7. So digging in now for San Diego, Buddy Champ. And here it comes. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just got to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Next one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out. So digging in, Johan Rojas. Ground ball right side, Champ. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
What's good, y'all? This shirt I have on now is ran by a special clothing brand called Underdog Clothing Brand. This clothing brand is for athletes and people who love to be fit. And not only that, it's a Christian clothing brand as well, man. So make sure you shop here, get your merch here. Powered by Jesus, a really cool shirt, man. And also, if you use my code at the bottom, our promo code at the bottom, Jesus Saves, you get 15% off on each purchase you buy from the store lifetime. So make sure y'all shop here, man. Really cool clothing brand, man. Jesus Christ is raising up mighty Christian clothing brands in this time, man. He wants to get his word across, man. Y'all have a God bless day, man. Peace. What's good, y'all? Y'all see this shirt here, Seek Jesus. Seek Jesus is a really awesome, cool clothing, Christian clothing apparel, man, ran in this world today, man. If y'all didn't know that Seek Jesus exists, man. Seek Jesus is a cool clothing brand ran by Christian owners and Christian businesses, bro. And it's a really cool brand where you can get really cool shirts, really cool things. It's awesome, bro. And so y'all go shop here at Seek Jesus, man, because Jesus wants to get his word across, man, not just in like preaching, but he also wants to get his word across in businesses too, because you may be in the gym or you may be out one day and somebody may see the word Jesus and they may be like, what does that mean? And so y'all go shop here, man. If y'all use the promo code HOMIETRE, is at the bottom here. I'm putting it at the bottom. You get 15% off of each purchase, man. So y'all shop here, man. Jesus Christ loves y'all, bro. Y'all have a God bless day, man. Peace.